Now, it's time for Dents and Dreams, a paintless dent repair podcast focusing on how you can use the fruits of this wonderful trade we call PDR to achieve your wildest dreams. I'm John Vidine, your friendly neighborhood dent reaper and host of Dents and Dreams. Now, let's get started. Let's get started indeed. Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Vegas, baby. I'm here with none other than Sheldon K of Mobile Tech Expo and PDR Expo. We'll get into that a little bit later. And Kevin Bird. Everybody knows Kevin Bird, Mentor of the Year. Did you get a belt for that, or just?
I got a trophy. Beautiful. It's a trophy. It's a glass trophy. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, and well deserved. Well deserved.
And I bought you a beer. You got
Thank
a beer
you for all you've done for me and in the community as a whole, Kev.
You know what? I did. I got plenty of drinks, and we had a good time. Matter of fact, I saw some pictures. Other people posed with it. It was kind of nice.
There's a guy in here, Dave Showlett. He's not familiar with you, Kevin, but we'll get to know Kevin over the course of the show.
Shallot, is that onions? Onions, right?
Something like that. It's something like that. Oh, and then none other than Can I Get a Jack Buck Now?
Woo!
Thanks for joining in, boys. And obviously, guys, I'm kidding. It's Dr. Shallot. Big Dent Dave, if you didn't know.
Dave's, how's he up right now? He's tired. He just had a long flight from Spain. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Living the life, living the dream out there.
Yeah.
Speaking of long flights, how long is a flight to Vegas for you, Kev?
4 hours.
About 4? See, I'm about 3. I'm about 3 to everywhere in Minneapolis. It's not too bad. Anywhere in the U.S., about 3 hours or less.
I think we could do it in 2. We could do it in 2.
I'm gonna just trust the Delta pilots, and we're gonna go with whatever they say. Actually, sometimes we got a Sun Country, a little cheaper airline. A lot of those little airlines go to Vegas because it is the tourist capital of the world. How long's your flight to Vegas, Sheldon?
About an hour and a half or so. I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So,
are you? What the heck? I thought you lived in Vegas.
I did. I lived there for 18 years. I moved last year.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, congrats. How's Albuquerque treating you? Have you met Heisenberg?
Oh yeah. I mean, I see him for reasons, weekly, but it's part of the culture.
You see him weekly. Well, you gotta work long hours, I'm sure, putting all these shows together. So it's good to have a little extra energy.
Sheldon, right? You gotta be a little tired too. I mean, you just came off of a pretty good bender there for show wise.
Yeah, we did about 3 weeks back to back of shows, so it was a good time. Chicago, Kentucky, fun stuff.
Wow.
What shows were you rocking there? The SHOT Show, or is this different?
No, that SHOT Show is in January. Chicago was Sweets and Snacks Expo, so it's like all the candy companies and chips and stuff. So it's like adult trick or treating. It's actually a really cool show. And then Kentucky was Southern Detailers Conference, so like just the detail side of MTE.
Nice, love it. It was a good showing for the detailers.
It was, yeah. It's smaller than MTE. It's a lot more intimate, more hands-on. But it's actually a pretty good segue into why we're doing this new show in Vegas. So,
yeah. And I put the link in the description. And speaking of links in the description, we got a couple Facebook users here. Guys, if you click on the more in the description and go to the bottom, it will say Facebook/StreamYard. And then we can see your names, and we will know who finally found it. And we will know who to say sup to.
I know who found it. I know who that is. It's Tommy King. What's up, Tommy?
Yeah. He messaged me today. I sent him the links. And Dave Shallot has a question for you, Sheldon.
I am more of a green chili guy. I will eat them both. I usually get Christmas, but if I have to pick one, it is green chili.
Green chili.
Good question.
I like the green ones. Yeah. I like green chili.
I'm from Minnesota, you know, and we don't have too much spicy food in our hot dishes, so we try to keep it as calm as we can around here. Oh, we got James Bernard in the house too. Yo,
what? Hello,
Yo.
Mr. Bernard.
He's an avid watcher. He's always on the lines. Thank you, James, for all your support.
Yeah, thanks, James. We'll see him. He's coming to Vegas. I can't believe it. I mean, everyone's coming. It's gonna be great.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Haven't seen him in a minute.
And if you're on the fence about coming, just let me know and I'll call you and change your mind.
And tell you that.
Yeah. Oh, Jack would like you to bring all the spices, so we'll work on that for you, Jack. But yeah, so like I said, the link I put in the description. It is now PDRExpo.com, and that will get you all the information you need on the show for Vegas. Links to the wonderful Plaza Hotel and all that good stuff. But what inspired this change? No more
Honestly,
MTE.
I mean, MTE is not going anywhere. MTE is staying in Orlando. We are contracted for like the next 10 years now, so we are staying in Orlando. But you know, a lot of guys from the West Coast don't come out to Orlando. So we wanted to kind of do something. You know, we did MTE Vegas back in like 2019. COVID kind of messed that up. And really, the PDR side was great. The detail side was So why not just focus on the PDR side? And we started doing a competition, the Dent trials at MTE Vegas, and then we did it down at Anson last year. And now we're going to do the Dent trials again, and also a fun new relay competition. And then also now have some vendors out there. So we already have like 12 vendors signed up. It's absolutely crazy.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. So for the guys who don't know, because there was like a weird break because COVID did. I felt so bad for you guys, and I really was hoping that MTE Vegas would take off, and then COVID came in and put a mask all over our parade. But that's all right. We persevere. We come back bigger and better than ever, and I hope this year is going to be amazing, and I think it will be. But the Dent trials is a little bit different than the Dent Olympics. Yeah. So I don't know if you or Birdman want to kind of describe the differences on how the Dent trials works.
I'll let Bird, why don't you go? You're the expert on the actually doing dents.
How about that? The Dent trials is a 90-minute competition with 3 dents. One is a crease and a fender, and last 2 years ago, we buckled the fender, which that was fun to fix. But the crease and the fender, we've got a rail dent for a glue pole, and then we have a regular Dent Olympic dent in the door. So,
yeah. And so 90 minutes, about
90 minutes,
double the time as a Dent Olympics.
Correct.
But more than double the dents. So these guys got to be bringing their A games.
We were pretty generous on the rail dent. The Dent Olympic dent was tough, but the fender, you know, if you have a strategy going in, the biggest problem that we're going to see in Vegas is that because it's not everyone is bringing their full setup, so borrowing tools might be an issue. So I would just encourage people to bring what you like best. You already know what you know, if you've done this before, you know what tools you love. But the other side, we don't know what cars we're going to use yet. We'll figure that out here in the next few months. And then we'll go through the car. The first day, we'll go, once we put the dents in and get the right PSI, Andrew, April, and I, and of course, Dale Kinsey, we'll look at the dent and figure out, you know, we'll do a run through and figure out how long it would take someone of a, you know, good caliber of dent guy or girl to fix those 3 dents. So
yeah. And I've been on the helper crew at MTE in Orlando, and really actually though got to see how finely tuned you guys get on that stuff at Anson last year when you did the dent trials at Anson. That was eye-opening. Like, you guys are like dialing in the air pressure by 1 or 2 psi and messing with it, and then you have to fix all those dents.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it for years. I just go in and I fix it, and then we can kind of we calibrate the gun for the proper psi based on how long it takes me to fix that dent. So, you know, a lot of guys, if they run out of time, could be something that you just didn't push correctly in the very beginning, which we don't coach them on how to fix a dent. But, you know, when we go back through it, you know, I have no problem discussing someone's dent with them if they're interested in why they didn't win. You know, I mean, we have no problem saying, okay, you know, here's a technique or something maybe you missed. So
yeah,
but we
looking down those dents either at Dent Olympics and or dent trials. I did it, like I said, last year at Anson. I was looking real close, and then again in Orlando last year. Like, the amount of difference. I mean, how do you go from awesome to awesome? Like, I know you guys have a system, and I haven't actually read that sheet, but man, that's a tough job, and
it is tough.
I wouldn't want to be in the judge's shoes, because that I mean, so many guys just freaking glass those things, and it's like, I don't know how you tell one guy is better than the other, but or one dent is better than the other.
Well, how many judges are you bringing to Vegas, Kevin?
We'll have at least 6, but we will divide the competition. I mean, I'm sorry, let me take that back. We'll divide the competition in Orlando. In Vegas, we'll use all the judges for both competitions, because remember, the dent trials is Friday, and then the relay is Saturday. And the relay is really going to be set up kind of a fun, you know, fun time.
We'll get into the relay later.
Yeah.
Hold on a second here, though. I gotta say, we got a bunch of people commenting. I want to say hey to, and if you got questions on Vegas, shoot them in the comments here, and we will try to get to them. Don Dorsey's in the house. Christopher Allen, Orange, Texas. Hope that is treating you well. Oh, we got Brendan Yeager. He says,
what?
Shot it home.
A Yeager's on here? I love it.
Brendan is, I think, going to be on the Ginger Bros.
He is.
Tomorrow night. And
Wednesday night.
Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, Wednesday night. Yeah. Sorry, I don't even know what day it is. Brendan's going to be on Ginger Bros on Wednesday. Cool cat.
He is a good
loved hanging out with you in Nashville, B. And I hope to be able to razz you a little bit on Wednesday on the show. But yeah, check out Ginger Bros. Brendan will be on there. It's going to be a great show. Got another Facebook user. Click that link. Adam Jones in the house.
What's up, Adam?
We got Joshua Dragos in the house. He couldn't click the link, but he did at least type his name in. What up?
I'm thinking both those guys have some hail to fix.
And then we got what's this? Dent Olympic dents were too close together to be that deep. Oh, we've got critics in the house. Okay.
Okay. I'll be happy to answer any questions, you know.
Duly noted. All right. And then somebody says Martin Sadler was a victim to that. His dent was awesome in the middle of the door, and the dude after him volcanoed, which pulled his from Martin's and made his visible again. Yeah, it is a flowing panel. Okay.
Well, you know what? I've heard this before, but at the same time, the judges don't look at the dents until it's a blind judging. So we don't know whose dent is whose. It's pretty much the moderators. And usually if there's an issue, the moderators will come and get me. And they'll say, hey, you know, this is this and that's that, you know. So we try to monitor that best we can. But we're human. We make mistakes. And I'm sorry for anyone that feels that way. But we're working on some things out. And as always, trying to make it better for you know, every time and every competitor. So
gotcha. Well, yeah, I appreciate the the candor there. I mean, obviously, when you're dealing with that many dents and that many guys, I don't think you're gonna get through a competition without a complaint. So, perhaps we could, get some sort of complaint, like a round file somewhere to put all those complaints.
Give him my number. I'll happy to have a discussion. I'm not. Hey, we'll figure it out. And if you have,
and I know
issues,
I know how seriously you take it, and how you're always trying to improve. So I appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah.
I don't know. What? Maybe if people haven't talked to you like during MTE when you're in that zone. It's don't mess with Kev time, but eventually that's over, and then we get to go to the bar, and then it is mess with Kev time. But
it's great. The networking alone is a huge part of the show, of all of them, really. I mean, the Vegas will be it'll be a little smaller than an MTE, so you'll have plenty of time to really talk and meet, people that you maybe would like to talk to. So
I think it's and I think Vegas, dude, it's just, at least the first 2 years for me, it was a smaller show, obviously, than Orlando, and but on the same note, it's like you get to actually have conversations with people, where Orlando is whatever. Not that you can't have a conversation at Orlando, but it is just so much going on, and so much happening that it's hard.
It's crazy.
It's hard to have a sustained conversation unless you find a way to get away in one of the restaurants or whatever where you're kind of tucked away. But if you're on the show floor or at the pool bar, it's pedal to the metal.
It's the fastest. The fastest 4 days in sports. There, I said it.
Love it. Love it.
I do need to say this because we've talked about it. It's really getting more difficult to get the right cars that everyone wants, because we had Impalas for the longest time. So, and we've had some doozies, not just with the Impalas, but they were the same. They were steel. Everyone knew the car. They were rentals, or just the metal was good. We like to use the GM metal if we can, but now we have issues of, hey, some of the front doors are aluminum, laminate glass. Some of the rear doors, are not aluminum or steel. So we're kind of in a point now where, like, okay, we'll assign a degree of difficulty, but we don't know what we're getting yet. We don't know. It depends on availability, because we don't, we're not going to go buy 3 cars the exact same and then use them every year, because I'll bring up the Chevy Cruze incident.
Yeah, I think the degree of difficulty is where it's going to have to go. But
I do too. So that's in future. We got kind of lucky this last year, and I like the idea of still using the Rams at MTE. But for this show, we should have 2 to 3 cars, and we will use the door. We'll use the fenders, the doors, the rails, and most likely for the new competition, we'll have 2 other panels. So
whatever we find.
Yeah, whatever's left.
Andy Patrick says, "Sup, gang and dad." As some people may or may not know, some people lovingly call Kevin dad. But I just want to point out that Andy's Facebook profile picture is his MTE banner photo with Amanda. So that
very
is
nice.
Gotta love it. And then speaking of complaints, Josh, I have not found the hat. I made a note. I'm gonna call A1 and see if they still have it. As you get, I may or may not be able to tell. I got a hat wall back here, and Josh gave me a Atlantic PDR hat, and I put it in the bottom drawer at the A1 booth, and I don't know what happened or how I could have possibly forgotten to grab it, but I did, and I left it in their booth. So I don't know.
Rick Hummer's wearing it right now.
Might could be, or one of the guys at the A1 shop as they build any number of amazing tools. Could be a Slayer, a Reaper, Excalibur, Tequila. Who knows? Who knows who's wearing it?
I haven't talked to John or Maria. Are they going to be? Are they going to be able to make Vegas?
I am not sure on that. I have not.
I haven't signed up yet.
Discussed it with them this year.
I can reach out tomorrow.
Make it happen.
Love it. Andy also has a very good question. Am I a Facebook user? Well, it seems to me that you are. There's a little Facebook icon at the bottom.
You are.
Deal here. But yes, your name is showing. You've clicked the link correctly. And coincidence. Woo. Don't know what they were referring to. I'm way behind on my comments here. It's hard to keep up. Oh, snap. James Bernard has a box waiting for him at home. That'll be interesting. Maybe you should go live on that, James, or what?
What's in it? Is it from
it might be some Hales Angels. I know he just ordered those last week. Maybe he already got those and he's talking about something else. James likes his tools, and maybe he won some more tools. But tell me more about this Plaza Hotel. I've never been to it was 20 years ago. I didn't stay in the Fremont Street side or the old school Vegas, as they call it, I guess. But tell us about the Plaza. Tell us about the area. What should we expect for that?
So, Plaza is located downtown Vegas, right off Fremont Street on Main Street. So it's right there in the heart of all the, kind of older, cheaper drinks, and, still get that $9.99 lobster dinner and whatnot. And the Plaza itself, it's one of the OG ones. It's been around since the beginning of time. They did get renovated about 3 or 4 years ago, like right during COVID. They got all new furniture. Some really rich guy came in during a Super Bowl and got pissed off and flooded like half the hotel from the top down. So they got insurance to renovate a lot of the rooms apparently. So yeah, just a funny story.
Was that Matter Mio?
Yeah, it was.
They pulled his Dixie Chicks tickets, so he flooded the place.
So it's pretty cool. There's plenty of space for us in there to do the competition. Have we'll probably 15, 20 vendors is kind of what I'm hoping. We'll see how it goes, but we got good commitment so far. So I'm trying to see what we can fit, and just want it to be a nice little intimate experience with some on the floor networking / hands-on education. Going to have a couple guys doing some demonstrations and doing some Q&As. Going to have a little stage so we can talk to people, like trying to get some of the most winning competitors to come and kind of talk about what they do different or some of their tips and tricks and stuff. So really hoping guys that are, been scared about competing in MTE just because it's such a big thing and so many people watching, maybe come give this a try and try to get their name out there a little bit. And, at the Dent trials last year in Texas, we had a bunch of new people and they loved it. So
yeah, it was a
By the way,
great crowd for the competition.
A few of them are coming to Vegas to compete again.
Awesome.
So they don't know about the relay or they haven't signed up for that. But as far as the Dent trials, it's a great competition to take your chance. And like I said, we were kind of generous on the rail Dent, but the fender, there was no generosity on that.
Yeah, you couldn't fix a couple of those.
We're gonna paint that.
Well, we got the Sharpie out, I remember.
Don't cut.
Things happen.
Yeah.
They can't all be winners.
No. But I still get the calls like, hey, what cars are we using? And I really don't know.
Find out when we get to the rental.
I used to know. I'm like, all right, I got 3 months. I'll reserve these and we'll put them aside. But not anymore.
Yeah.
Love
But
it.
then also, so the show's Friday, Saturday. Friday night, we're going to do kind of a bar crawl. The Plaza just built a brand new bar kind of right outside. So I think I'm actually going to have a sponsor for that. NAPDRT is going to come and support, and we're sponsoring some cocktails there. And then we're going to walk to Gold Spike, which is, it used to be a hotel. Now it's just a bar, but they have big lawn games and like oversized lawn games and fun stuff there. And then for those that are, want to brave the whole night, we're going to Hogs and Heifers. So.
Oh yeah, we are.
Hogs and Heifers. Is that a barbecue place or what?
Nah, it's an old bar. Yeah, it's a
old bar. Girls dance on the tables and stuff.
Yeah.
The Coyote Ugly type.
It's a good Coyote. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Woody's favorite. How about that?
Okay. Do you have a Dent wife permission slip for such places? Is there a specific form that I can hand off to my lovely bride? Love you, Sally. I think she would sign off on it. She would be okay, but I don't know if there is a official form. Maybe I should make a Dents and Dreams official form. Allow your husband to go to Vegas. Maybe I might good work on that.
Yeah, you might be onto something.
Free pass. Maybe. Well, we could have tiers as well. We could have tiers of what you're allowed to do and or not. I mean, obviously the show, that's G-rated, PG-13 at the worst. And, there's other things in Vegas I've heard there's things in Vegas you can do that, we might be getting into NC-17 or other ratings. So, I just.
Really depends who shows up and what they're wearing.
I mean, the Tiger King came a couple years ago, so you never know who's going to show up.
Yeah, broke out of jail.
Yeah, that was. He was really good. You got to.
He was.
He's really good.
That was amazing. Shout out to Alex Kakulis from AZ PDR.
Yeah, I had that. Alex.
Arizona
that was nice.
Dent Repair. That was a nice touch. A nice touch.
I haven't talked to Alex in a minute. Is he coming? Does anyone know? Did he sign up?
You know what? I talked to him, but I don't remember if we discussed.
And Manny is Manny coming? Manny's gonna, he's one of the 3 winners we've had in the Dent Trials.
Yeah. Somebody's got.
Sure, Manny will be there.
Got to have at least one defending champ there.
He's
What about
California,
Zan?
right?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
He's California.
Yeah.
Miroslav, Jean Vidic, and Manny Lopez are the previous winners. So.
Yeah.
Good
Miro
stuff,
or Jean going to be there?
He signed up.
Yeah.
Guys, send those guys the links. Oh, they did sign up?
Yep.
Love it. Love to hear it. Keep that competition rolling strong.
I like it. It's going to be good. But the new one.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
The new competition will be.
Vinny is wondering if there's any benches along the way for me to take a nap on. That's it's a fair question. During this bar crawl, is there a nap time, or is it, how are we gonna...
We can take a break. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Do it by age group. I know you might just need a couple minutes.
Bring your nap mat, just like kindergarten.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know because I've never been to Hogs and Heifers, but I've heard sometimes bars like that will have an area where there's like a couch or someplace maybe you could take a rest on.
I would take a rest in there, honestly. I would go in
the permissions.
No.
My form is not going to be signed all the way to the bottom, so I probably won't have that level of clearance. But
and don't sleep in the casino. I know from experience. I've seen a friend do that, and they frown on that. So.
Yeah, they don't like that in Vegas very much.
No. Well, I mean, it's hard to spend money if you're sleeping. So
get the little taser out.
Yeah, if you're not spending money, they're not gonna like it. Is Vinny D gonna be in Vegas? Vinny, are you coming to Vegas?
Yeah, of course he's coming. Yeah.
Adam Jones is laughing at the permission form.
Yeah.
Are you going to get yours signed, Adam? That's the question. Are you going to be there?
He's gonna forge it.
Yeah.
Oh, put up Jeff's comment.
Oh, he said, is smoking permitted on Fremont?
Oh, yeah, that is no. Put up
Yeah.
His other comment. How many comments? Oh, Make Farms
not
say
that.
we want to. His
The last
other comment. Okay, is this the one? Is there an IV service that comes to the hotel?
I'm actually trying to get them to sponsor the whole event, so they are interested. They
That's
might have
funny.
to set it for us like on the show floor.
We did that in
Playa del
Anson
Carmen?
just did that. Anson that too. And Anson just did that. They had an IV company at Anson taking care of all of us hungover dent guys. If we would have known that, we might have been a little bit earlier, but we might not have been too. It's hard to say.
That's a miracle thing. I love it.
Did you guys see the new Jellystone? Did you see all the renovations? I mean, all the new building they did over there?
We did not. We got an Airbnb this year.
Nice.
Last year we might have been a little too loud for Jellystone, and they might have.
I was there. I think you're absolutely right. We were.
They said, we might have. So we took a year off. We might go back to Jellystone next year, but we figure give them some breathing room and figure.
They've made teepees, and they also have they've taken the like the grain bins, and they've turned those into rooms. So
nice.
Some new stuff. Yeah, interesting. I think there's a swim up bar in the pool.
Did they finish all that? I don't think that was done when we did.
Yeah, I think they finished everything now. They keep sending me emails. That's how I know. I'm like, oh, it looks good.
Oh, snap. Yeah. Oh, Vinny says he'll be there. It's a 3-day drive. He's going to be stopping along the way. Collect some goodies along the way, Vinny. Get some rare bourbons and whatnots and what have yous on the way, and we'll help you drink them. We'll help you drink them when you get there.
Vince, are you bringing Mel and Nick too?
Oh yeah, I hope so. Well, Nick is, I don't think unless he's got I don't think Vegas is much fun for if you're under 21.
Nick has been there. He's done it.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah.
Oh, we weren't too loud. They were too quiet. D-Bat. I got $1 that says that is Matt Armaggio. That is
or no, it's Matt.
Yeah, it's definitely Matt. Definitely Matt. Yeah. So, anything else we need to know about the plaza? They have a pool there, right?
Yep, they have a pool, tons of bars, good. They actually have one of the better steakhouses in Vegas. Like it's been around since the beginning of time, kind of like mafia-esque, and it's really good.
Everyone should stay at that hotel.
Yeah,
we're definitely.
It's more fun if y'all stay there, and it helps us out just because we have to fill a block so that we can keep doing stuff like this. So, yeah, it really helps.
I know Sally was planning. I think the show days are Friday and Saturday, correct?
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah, so I think she was planning on one of those days, planning on getting a cabana, and said, tell all the Dent wives if they don't want to be bored by their husbands yammering on about Dents all day, they can meet up at the pool. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, Kev, but sometimes Carrie's eyes glaze over when you go into talking about different PDR techniques and what have you.
I know. Yeah. I get it. It's,
It's the same like they're talking about the Real Housewives of whichever pick a city. I call that bitches arguing. That's the show she likes to watch.
That's about right. Yeah. Yeah.
So if she starts talking about bitches arguing, it's like me talking about PDR. Like we both just tune out and whatever is going on in that thought bubble. But the wives will have a good time in in Vegas. They always do. And speaking of which, this Facebook user said his wife is actually coming. So
Hold on.
depending on which Facebook user it is, that's
I'm
good
hoping.
news.
I think it maybe Derek Yost. Maybe, I don't know.
Yosti.
I mean, yeah,
Interesting. I don't think I've ever met Yosti's wife.
she was at MT.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
again, I don't think I ever. Let me go. On that note, I'm going to go get another beer. Why don't you tell everybody what is the deal with this relay? How is the relay different from, because we've got the entertainment, kind of the tag team fun competition in Orlando, but now Vegas is going to have this relay competition. What the hell are you trying to do, Cat? I'm going to get a beer while you describe this. I can still hear it.
All Kevin's idea, so you go for it, buddy.
We're gonna have four-man teams, four-person teams, women, men, whomever. If you have a kid that fixes dents, that's fine too. But we have room for 6 teams of 4, and you have two dents. One will probably be obstructed, the other not obstructed. There won't be any glue pulling, but it will be 40 minutes to fix 2 dents, 4 people. So but everyone has to go at least once. So if you go 10 minutes and everyone goes 10 minutes, that's fine. You can break it up into 2-minute intervals, makes no difference, but everyone on the team has to go at least one time. So, but the kicker is you only have 8 tools. So you have to get with your teammates and figure out what 8 tools you're bringing. And in those tools, obviously you need a reflective device, a light or a board or whatever you like to use. And you probably will need a hammer and a knockdown. So 3 tools gone right there. You have 5 rods or hand tools, or you need a door. I think we'll provide, if it's on the hood, we'll provide the edgy hooker.
You're
But
providing
we will
hookers?
reveal what the dents are as we get closer, right? You're going to tell people like.
Oh no, that my permission slip is getting way more complicated.
We will definitely tell people, hey, this is what we're going to be working with. And once we go through those dents and figure out what we're going to be using, it'll kind of come together toward the end. But it's going to be for fun. And what I really want is, I mean, you could probably do this with 4 or 5 tools, but 8 tools I think is it's going to be fun. And everyone has to match. Everyone on the team, they got to have matching attire or whatever.
Theme, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Themed or matching, similar to the tag team. I guess the tag team, is that not required, but people still do it?
You don't have to, but we want to be entertained, and there's an entertainment award. And Sheldon
There
had a
is
great
an
idea.
entertainment award. That's what we like.
Sheldon did have an idea for this one. Go ahead, Sheldon.
Oh, so yeah,
Sheldon.
I think we'll keep the entertainment as the tag team, but for this, you'll get an award. Your team gets an award for the best cheer section. So whoever brings the most supporters and signs, and we want to see you guys go crazy and cheer on your team. So it'll be an award for that. Kevin and I will figure that one out.
Cool. Yeah.
Free
well,
tickets
the
to
Dent
Hogs and
Nerds,
Heifers.
The Dent Nerds, we're gonna have a team. We stayed on after the podcast and discussed in detail our plan of attack. We didn't talk about which 8 tools we're going to use at all, but we have a friggin' hilarious idea. So bring your A game,
Good.
boys.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
I know one of my local PDR techs in Vegas, his whole family pushes, and they're all going to enter. So that should be good to see.
Nice.
Could it
Love
be
to
the
hear it. Love to hear it.
Gonzalez family?
Yeah.
Oh, Ray and Ermelinda and Mel and Mo. Okay.
This is going to be great.
Well, I didn't give him an option, so.
Right.
Well, they better. They better jump in.
Backyard.
Yeah. Well, Mo's got to fly from Dallas now, I guess. But anyway,
That's
maybe we're getting too
fantastic.
deep in the weeds. That's not for me to say about anything. So many Facebook users. Give me the dollar. It's TK.
It's not Matt.
TK. Tommy King. Okay. Gotcha. Somebody's wife is coming. Why isn't this posting my name? That's a great question. If you click the more button, go down to the link that says StreamYard/Facebook. Click the blue button. It says give you a permission, and then it will post your name. Well, it's nice to hear I'm not alone. The annoying. That's the way I watch it. Yeah. You are not alone, my friend. You are not alone. It's listing me on the sidebar. Yeah. It doesn't list you on StreamYard though. That's the problem. You got to click the link. Somebody is calling you Mr. Serious, Kevin Bird. That is.
Is that it?
Oh,
That's
okay.
Tomorrow's gonna be a long day.
Facebook. Jeff McCann is recommending Cool Runnings for a relay team.
Yeah.
Why don't you head that up, Jeff? Get 3 other guys. Let's go.
You can be Sanka.
And another Facebook user who obviously is going to have his permission slip signed. It says, "Love the hookers. Can't recommend them enough." I just remembered I have them more often. I mean, we wind up remembering when the dents are almost finished. Yeah, I've
plenty in Vegas. Plenty.
I've remembered hookers when it's too late too. You know, we've all been there.
I want someone to go, "You're not going to believe what happened last night," and then I want to hear the story. You know, of what they remember, like recreate the hangover. There's a good foursome.
God, shut up! That's what we're doing. That's been taken. Okay, somebody's already planning on that, and so I've heard. I cannot neither confirm nor deny.
What if someone comes in as the A team? I mean, that's still Bradley Cooper. See the problem?
No, that's not Bradley Cooper. That's
he was in a movie.
Redone A team. You're talking. You need old school. A Pity the Fool A team.
I like it. That'd be pretty good. Yeah. And Seinfeld. Someone could be Seinfeld. I mean, easily.
What's the deal with all these dents?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was
Kramer
really
coming in. Oh yeah. Who's gonna be George? I was in the pool. Careful, George. We don't want to see that.
We don't want to see that. Too fun. All right, I'm liking where this is going. We will be entertained. I'm certain we'll be entertained with the relay.
It'll be a lot of fun for sure.
And just so guys that are competing in say both, we will judge the dents first thing in the morning before they get in. So those whatever else is put in there, there won't be an issue. And remember, we still don't know who's dents or whose. I mean, we just want to make sure that it's fun and fair.
The fun dents will be separate. The serious dents will be judged separately. I gotcha.
Yes.
Oh, look at this, Chris Allen and B. Look at that, guys. That's amazing. They just sent me this text. They're watching on the big screen. You guys are famous in this PR shop. I don't know these other guys. Why don't I know these other guys?
Well, Jeff should be there
I
right
do
now.
know that guy.
There's
What's
Jeff.
his name?
Yeah. Jeff
That's
McMahon.
Jeff McMahon. All right, there we go. What a jerk. That's amazing. Thank you, guys. Love it. Thanks for your support. Got through the hoops. Yes, Tommy. We can see your name. We can see your name. Let's go.
Good job, Tommy. All right. Yeah,
Don't
he's
act
the
like
one
you're
that.
not impressed. Nicholas Kane's in the house. Yeah, Chris Dale, clearly from New York. Yes. Thank you for
Jerk
addressing us
offs?
appropriately. Your name's up. Forget about it. You clicked the link
Hey,
correctly.
he's coming to Vegas too.
He should be.
Yeah,
I think he probably has family there. Or
he
might
doesn't
have
miss.
even
He didn't miss events. I mean, he missed that one year, but he shows up.
typically not.
Yeah.
Funny enough, Chris Dale, first guy I ever met at MTE.
What?
Really?
Yeah, he didn't even push Dents at the time. I'm like, you here for the Dent thing? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, how long you been pushing? He's like, I don't push.
He was a
Just trying to
stockbroker.
learn more about it. Something like that. I think he's in waste management. Okay.
Yes, most likely.
He's gonna forge his permission slip, guaranteed.
Yes, sir. He is.
You gotta follow through with the permission slip now. We have to see it.
Yeah, it's gone too far now. Got myself into a pickle here.
I think we'll see quite a bit of new swag. I think people are going to be bringing stickers and shirts and koozies and hats and just make it fun. So
Yeah.
You have a
Speaking
new,
of new
Dent
things,
pussy sticker?
Kev,
I'll have some stickers.
I might be able to get Sally on some new stickers and swag, but a little birdie told me today that one of my new projects is getting very close to being done. So I just want to let everybody know, when I'm annoying you over the next week or so with all the posts, it's going to be good. It's going to be worth it. So
Okay. All right.
I've been excited for this project for a while. So
I think we're gonna make a new tool, and I've been thinking about the name. And I don't know why, but it just keeps coming to me. I'd like to name something the Game Changer. You know what I mean? why
the
not?
Game Changer.
Better be good.
Nice.
Or the $1 billion idea. I mean,
$1 billion idea. Well, with inflation, you never know.
People say game changer. I'm like, all right. I mean, you still got to fix the dent.
Yeah,
Faster is okay. It makes you. I mean, I still remember using duct tape way back when.
no.
Sometimes I still do.
I think the biggest game changer was the Saturn car company. If you remember Saturns, that was a game changer. They
Yeah,
had plastic doors.
The plastic, yeah.
it was really nice. I liked it.
Yeah.
We did not use any of those in the Dent Olympics. I mean,
Be an interesting
would be-
conversation.
That'd be good.
hey,
That'd be
these
good.
kids. I'll tell you something funny real quick about Saturn. This 11-year-old and 8-year-old broke into a dealership in Orlando back when Saturn was new, and they poured these chemicals all over 2 Saturns, and one of them happened to be lacquer thinner, and they set the car on fire and watched it melt.
Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah, they went to juvenile detention center right away, and I don't know where they are now. I'm hoping that maybe they got in the car business, somewhere.
I bet you they're Dent guys. They're probably listening.
They're on right now. Crazy. Yeah.
Fill in your shout out. I look at Chris Dale figured out how to get trademark after Game Changer. He's got the trademark on it already. I mean, you're SOL. He's already got it trademarked.
You're welcome. Yeah. Oh, just trying to help.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Maybe he has an idea. He probably does.
He probably does. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have you
Tommy
seen
King's
these?
coming out with As Seen on TV?
Yeah. I'm going to use the. I'm actually
Jeff
going to
Hughes
do the.
figured out how to get his name. Sorry, you were saying something. I cut you off.
Oh no, it's okay. We were going to make the semi-automatic hole punch in 9mm. Access maker.
Is that like the spring-loaded center punch where you can just?
Yeah,
that'd be
kind of.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
A little different. I think ours will have a firing pin, but that's just that's just us.
Yeah, that doesn't sound dangerous at all.
No.
No permission slip needed at all for that. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Love it. Oh man. So what else? What am I missing? Anything? Like we got Dent trials. We went over that. We got the new relay competition. That's going to be a fucking blast. We went over that. We got all the ins and outs on the plaza. We went over that. What else? Do we need to cover anything more specific? What night is this bar crawl?
Friday night.
Friday night bar crawl.
Yeah, so Saturday morning should be interesting, but I think the first competitor is Saturday. The first team will go at 10 a.m., so no one has to get up too early.
That's you guys, John.
No.
Right?
No, it's the first to sign up gets
the hangover
spot,
team. You
right?
have to be first. You guys have to be first if you're the hangover team.
No. Is it the first to sign up is the first to be able to pick their spot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Or maybe we'll pick it for you.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so I'm on the website. I just clicked. Oh, hold on. My internet is slow. There we go.
No, you'll be able to pick your spot.
Yeah.
It's fine. And we're gonna 1 an hour, correct? 10. Yeah.
Let's see here. Remaining times 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., and 1 p.m. I'm going to do my guys a solid and pick the 1 p.m. slot.
10 a.m.
There
it
we
is.
go.
Just change this on the back end.
How many years have I been doing PDR? 13, 14.
That's pretty good.
You competed in Dent Olympics before? Yes. $200? That's half a dent. How am I supposed to afford that?
That's $50 each. You can make that on Fremont Street in about 10 seconds.
Oh, they didn't like. I put 13-14, and it didn't like that. You gotta just whole integers only, people. Whole integers only. This guy's calling. Oh, now they want my credit card. I'll do that later. Anyway, I'm gonna get that all signed up. But guys, get signed up. Go to PDRExpo.com. Sign up for the relay. I got a customer calling me. He's dropping off his car, so I got to get to that. I told him anytime after 7. It's 6:54. Brian.
Easy enough, Brian.
You know what? He's gonna get ignored, and if he drives away, I'll find another dent to fix. I bet you. I'll find another dent to fix.
There's no gambling at Bushwood. No.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Super excited. Sheldon, I have a weird question. As long as we're at the end, I've looked at the stats. Nobody's listening. It's fine. So when you go on to the Plaza Hotel link through PDRExpo.com, it gives you a Deluxe King or a Lux King, which is mildly confusing. Which one's better?
One has the D.
The more expensive one?
One you get all the letters.
Okay.
The other.
Okay. What if I want like a gangster room? Can I call them and say, "Hey, I'm with PDR Expo, but I want a gangster room"?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just don't put it on my tab.
Just don't.
It's Vegas. You can do anything.
There goes that plan. You know what? If I put the fine print on the permission slip super small, you might not catch it.
Just say Kevin Bird's taking care of this.
But no, if I did want to get a suite or something, do I call them and just tell them
Yeah,
I'm
you can
with
just follow
you?
them. There's a booking code or something on that website, and just give them
Okay,
that.
there's a
Or tell them
booking
it's PDR Expo, and that still helps us out. So.
Yeah. That's what I'm most concerned about. Like, we got to make sure they know why we're there. So use the booking code or use the direct link, but just some of these guys, it's been a really good year for Hale. So there might be some penthouses booked. So, we gotta
nice.
make sure.
That'd be cool. I hope so.
I don't want anyone saying they can't afford a tool.
Yeah, that would be preposterous.
It's a down year. I didn't do so good. What?
That's on you then.
Yeah. Look at this guy. He's called me 3 times in a row. All right.
Go take care of Brian.
I'm going to go take care of Brian and his dent. But I thank you guys for coming on. I'm so freaking excited for Vegas. I can't wait. I'm booking that Dent Nerds team slot immediately. So if anybody wants the 1 p.m. slot, you better get in there before me. And other than that, I mean, what better to say than
see you in Vegas.
Show up to Vegas September 15th and 16th and live your dreams.
Just wanted to thank you for listening to another episode of Dents and Dreams. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, compliments, or complaints, I can be reached at Dent Reaper across social media. And be sure to subscribe to the Dents and Dreams Facebook group and or YouTube channel, because that's where it'll happen if and when we go live. Thanks again.